again in the same day. I am going to make another batch of cookies. I'm going to make thumbprint cookies, okay? And in those cookies, I'm going to use a jam. I'm going to use raspberry jam. A couple of weeks ago, I made up some raspberry jam. And so the last time I made these cookies, that's what I used in them. I also used some strawberry, but the strawberry didn't seem to work out as good. The raspberry was excellent. So that's what we're getting ready to do. Thumbprint cookies. All right, y'all. Once again, we have an easy cookie mix. So easy, we're not even going to use the mixer. Okay, I'm going to mix this cookie dough up by hand. It is simple, but it is delicious. Okay, so we're going to start off with 1 stick of softened butter. You got to have your butter soft, especially if you're trying to do it by hand. See how soft that is? You got to have it soft, okay? And then I'm going to add 1/3 cup of confectioner's sugar. Confectioner's sugar. All right, and we can start mixing that. And I'm going to tell you where I got this recipe from. Online, guy with Food Wishes. That's where I got this recipe from. He said it was someone's grandmother, but not his, okay? But I figure if it's good enough for somebody's grandmother, it's good enough for Carrie. And this recipe is excellent. Okay, so we're just going to mix it. The next thing I'm going to put in here is my 1 large egg yolk. 1 large egg yolk. And I don't need to get all this out of here. I need it all. Yes. All right. Got that. And I'm trying to leave some of my dough behind. All right. Got that together. Now we just mix it. Okay, and I'm using a spatula. And use a spoon if you want. This seems to be working. Look at that already. Isn't that beautiful? Sugar, egg, and butter. Okay. We're going to add 1 1/4 cups of flour. All-purpose flour. 1 1/4 cups. All right, so let's take and add that. Oh, and in this flour, I also have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, I put it right in my flour. And we're just going to stir until we get it combined. If you have a hand mixer and you feel like that would be better, you can do that. But this is so quick. Look how that's mixing up already. It's so quick. And now, to help us even more, I'm sorry, y'all. That's my dog. Somebody's coming in. It's my husband coming in. Okay, I'm going to add... And I'm doing this recipe exactly the way he did. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, a teaspoon. And I'm going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of almond. And that's a smidgen of almond extract. Just a smidgen. Okay, let's see here. I know that my dog is getting ready to cut up, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, I am sorry about that, but I didn't get too much further. I'm just about finished mixing this up. I'm going to take it and get this off of my... Don't come up front, Calvin. I'm taping. Yeah, we have a crazy dog in here, y'all. So, all right. Mix that up a little bit more and it'll be done. It'll be ready to roll out. Get it, make sure you get everything from the bottom that is well incorporated, okay? See how easy that is? That's it. That is it. So what I'm going to do now is get my baking sheet with a piece of parchment paper, and then we're going to come back. I'm going to pull out a little bit of sugar as well. We're going to come back and we're going to put these in our baking sheet. All right, I am back. Now, what I'm going to use to scoop this dough out with is one of these little scoops. I don't have the one that releases it. You know, that you press and it releases it. So I scoop it with this. I take a knife and I take it out, okay? But I want to show you something. I'm going to put on my other glove because we're going to roll these between our hands, and then we're going to roll them around in a little bit of sugar, okay? And I want you to see what I'm doing. So I take out a little bit. Okay, take out a little bit. I take my knife, and if you have one that releases, you're in good shape. I don't, so I'm going to do it this way. I just take it, scoop it up out of here. Okay, scoop it all up out of here. Put it in my hand. All right. Take it, roll it. You want a circle. Okay, and then we have sugar here. We're going to take it and roll it around in the sugar. All right, get a little sugar, circle, put it down. I'm using parchment paper, okay? I'm using parchment paper. I'm going to do that again. Scoop it out. And of course, if you have one of these scoops that release, you could release it right into the sugar. Okay, we'll roll it around in the sugar. So I actually did it backwards. Put it in the sugar first, and then you do this, okay? Circle. And once you get them all on here, you just pat them a little bit on top, a little bit on top. I'm going to continue to do this. And when I fill this up, I'll be back to show you what I do next. All right, I am on my last one. And I wanted to show you the next step for these. And these are not hard, I promise you. It's a little bit time consuming, but that's all right. They're easy and they are well worth it. Okay, so this is my last one. Okay, press them down on the top, just a little bit. All right, and then we're gonna take our thumb. I want you to be able to see this here. And I'm going to use the rest of that dough. I just do one pan at a time. Okay, we take our thumb and we press it down in the center. See that? Press it down in the center. And yeah, I like to break them up. Press them down without going all the way through it. You don't want to go all the way through it. We're just trying to make a little bed for our jam. Okay, just making a little bed. See how easy that is? Yes. And this dough does not have to be put in the fridge. You can work with it as soon as you get it together. And you can make these cookies as big or as small as you want to. I wanted these to be a pretty good size here. Okay, then once we get it ready for our jam, we take our jam. This is a little bit of raspberry left. I have another one. Oh, did you move my jam in the freezer?
Yeah.
And we'll take it. I'm using a baby spoon, y'all. That's just what's easiest for me. Would you get my jam for me that you moved? Okay, and just put a little bit of that jam right in the center. Oh, doesn't that raspberry jam look good, y'all? Made it myself. Yes, I did. So we just go down and we put our jam in each one of them. Now, you preheat your oven to 325. Open up another jam. 325, and these will cook for 15 minutes, okay? And after 15 minutes, if they're still light, they're supposed to be. Now, the last time I made them, I let mine just get a touch of golden on it. Just a smidgen, because that's how I wanted them. But after 15 minutes, if they're still light, they're supposed to be. Okay, and I'm going to continue with this. Put them in my 325 oven for the 15 minutes. I'll probably do 17 or 18 minutes. Okay, and when I take them out the oven, I'll be back to show them to you. All right, look at these cookies. They are done. I just took them out the oven and I let them stay in there for 18 minutes. Okay, see, I like a little brown on mine, just a little bit. And if I lift up one, see how beautiful that is on the bottom? Yes, beautiful. These are soft. When you bite them, they just melt in your mouth with that homemade, y'all, raspberry jam. Yes, we are going to, well, we're not going to enjoy these. These are going to the Girl Scouts for their Christmas party tomorrow. So I have more baking to do tonight. I have more to do. On my other video, I'm going to finish up those tea cakes. I'm going to make some more of these thumbprint cookies. So I will see you again on my next video. And remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. Okay, I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.